Bradley, your quarterback, he's a junior. They'll line up out of that I as they have all night long. 1st and 10 out of their own 44-yard line. And going to hand it off. That is Justice Brock straight ahead. Not going to find much. About the 46-yard line. Give him a couple. That'll be it. 2nd down and 8 coming up here after the short run. Tackle made there by number 52, Richard Knowlton for the Bearcats.
It's just a direct lead play there. And, Coach Rob wanted his second string to be able to execute the plays. Even though he run the same plays, he wants them to be able to execute them exactly like the varsity do. So, you won't see a whole lot of change in what they do.
Well, Coach, you know the value of getting your guys some reps, and you can't really simulate the game situation, can you?
You can't, because what ends up happening is you get so bored in practice to where the guys, they take everything that they do for granted, but when you're playing against another team that's is trying to defeat you, then the adrenaline level is different. The excitement is a little bit different, and actually the play is a little bit different. Whereas in practice you just can't simulate that. But I tell you what, when you can get teams to do that, I mean, you got a great team, and I've been able to do that pretty close in basketball.
Offsides was the call against that Bearcat defense. Makes it a 2nd and 3 now for the Eagles. Ball at midfield. Give it to Brock again. And Brock's going to spin out of a tackle and ahead inside the 45 down to about the 43-yard line. Tackle made by Braden Character. Well, let's talk about, I'm sure at some point it happened to you in your career where you got on a bit of a losing streak. And, of course, Weaver has had their issues, haven't won in over a year. Only played a couple times this year, due to battling the COVID-19 situation. But when things are going against you, what do you do as a coach?
Well,
you deal with that?
You got to try to keep the troops up. I can tell you exactly when we moved up in classification from 4A to 5A. That was a big change for us. The competition level was changed, and we were like maybe 3 students from the from the bottom of the classification from actually still remaining in 4A, and it's just great. It's just tough, man. But. One thing about it, the fans and the community have no sympathy for you. It's like they expect you to win, and they want to win forever. And, if you're not giving, they forget sometime that you're going to have drop-off in talent. And, every school goes through that. I guarantee you, if you do the history of every school, in the state of Alabama, at some point they have had some kind of drop-off, or they had some period where they were not winning.
2nd down and 9. That game was won by Brock. This time they're going to give it to Horn, the fullback, and he's going to have a nice run down inside the 35, down near the 34-yard line before he is dropped. Thompson combining on the stop that time with Jeffrey Miles, and it'll bring up 3rd down and a manageable 3rd and about 3 for the Eagles here from just inside their own Bearcat 35-yard line.
And some schools hit gold mines because, great, I take you back to Anderson. I can remember when my little brother was playing in 85 and 86. They won 1 ball game each year. And, 3 years later in 89, they won the state, But it was a different crop of kids, coming through. And during that time was when we had Eric Davis was playing with us then. He was he won 2 high school ball games in high school.
Had a little more success later on in life.
Absolutely. But he'll be one of the first ones to tell you that. So, schools just go through that. I mean, it's part of it,
It is, and you just have to fight through it and keep your head up and keep digging. And, of course, Weaver is doing that, playing as hard as they can. We got a personal foul, blow to the head. And that's going to be marked off against Hokes Bluff. So a 15-yard personal foul penalty. And that's, other than offsides, we haven't really had much in the way of penalties tonight.
Not really. Just been a pretty smooth game, Yeah. The Hankies haven't been dropping that much.
So they will restart the clock, I hope. There we go. They're blowing the whistle. They haven't started the clock yet.
And you really, really want to be supportive, Grady, because like I said, this team – in 2 years will be a force to be reckoned with. You're talking about 8th and 9th graders playing right now.
Yeah.
2 years of varsity experience, and you still, you're young, but you've been through the bumps and bruises. It's going to be tough to deal with,
Third quarter action tonight is presented by Blair Auto Body on Highway 278 East in Gadsden. For the best body work in North Alabama, bring it to Blair. Online at blaiراutobody.com. Officials having a lengthy discussion. Not sure if there's what the confusion will be.
I don't know if they tried to see. I think they may be trying to identify. I don't know if it was a targeting. Where they had a chain issue.
Yeah, what they moved the chains back to where the penalty was, but the chains have got to remain up there because it was a dead ball foul.
Absolutely.
So that's what the confusion and the holdup is. They moved the chains back to where the spot of the ball is. So it's all the way back out now at the 45-yard line, and they're going to have to get it down near the 20.
And the chain shouldn't move anyway. I mean, the only thing move is the down marker.
Yeah.
Unless it's a first down.
I think that was the mistake. They moved the chains when they had the penalty for some reason.
But, Grady, we had those guys last night with our Michaelis official, and we had the ball on the 10-yard line, and at the end of the chain on the goal line, and we thought they could get a first down. Well, you and I, we didn't think they could get a first down, but apparently somebody did.
Wow, we got a very different crew tonight. Now they do move the chains back, and they'll set them up at the 45-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10, apparently, as we're ready to put this back in play, I think, now. Well, still not quite ready. They're having a lengthy discussion about all of this right now. They've moved the chains twice. They moved them down originally back here where the ball is, then they moved them back up where they were. Now they moved them back down here where the ball is again.
Well, we may have a monitor in the press box.
And now we're coming over to the sidelines to talk with Coach Taylor to let him know what's going on and explain the situation. Steve Hayes is our official here tonight, head official.
I think the conclusion is they got a first down. Yeah. Then they got a dead ball penalty, so they had to move the chains back in places. I would be guessing that's what they're explaining.
I believe I see Mr. Steve Hayes out at Pine Hill playing golf quite a bit. I'm sure he's better than I am. Take a look at the Weaver Bearcats, your team history there. Been playing football since 1969, so a fairly new team overall. And there you see their stats over the years. And 46% clip winning since they were instituted. Had a couple of 10-win seasons. As we continue to sort out the spot here, and this is taking quite a bit of time to get this one sorted out. Because we're still discussing it.
Well, Grady, you're the expert on the chain, so first down. So I would suggest you go down there and just straighten it out.
The only thing I would go down and say, Coach, is this: look, we got them set in one spot. Let's just go with
You're
it.
Let's
just go with it.
You're winding in play.
Just wind the clock. Let's just go with it. Of course, in 10 years of doing some televised games, we've seen a few things over time.
Right. I think some fans might be getting a little restless with
I think so. I think so. I mean, let's just get this and go.
Absolutely.
I'm hearing some fans getting a little rowdy out there.
Hearing some boos out there.
Yeah. So now I think we are finally ready to go with this. I think I spoke too soon a moment ago. I thought we were. Now, hand in the air, whistle blows, clock should start to move, and it does. We're rolling again.
Absolutely.
For those of you who would like to know just how cool it is, it's 51 degrees right now. I'm telling you, we're going to get upper 40s before it's done. So Hokes Bluff out of that I set, going to give it to Horn right up the middle. Horn's got a big run, runs over one man. Lowers the shoulder and is just driving Cole Perry backwards. And a huge run for Horn. He's going to be down to around the 20-yard line, and it'll be first down and 10 for Hokes Bluff from there.
Well, they just handed it off to him up the middle, and he went for about 30 yards.
Yeah, straight down and ran over a few people in the process.
You know, you was talking about that play right there. I can remember a few years back when I was playing White Plains, we was on offense, and fans were getting so restless with us. I had a guy on the fence back there saying, Bullock blitz, and we was on offense. What you doing, man? You need to blitz.
Need to blitz. Oh, new fullback in the game, number 45, Brayson Hayes is in there, and he has got the football. and straight ahead with it, and another nice run here for the Eagles. Hayes going to be stopped there by number 81. That is Carson Kaysen. But it is a gain of about 5, we'll call it. 2nd down and 5 coming up here for the Eagles.
And of course they're keeping the clock running, by keeping the ball on the ground. So I don't think you'll see any more passes probably out of Hokes Bluff.
I wouldn't think so, Coach. They've got it now 2nd down at the 14-yard line.
This is a game the receivers hate right here. This is second-string receivers.
Yes, no doubt. Here's Bradley, turn, hand it off. And it's going to be down the sideline and into the end zone for the score. That is a touchdown for Justice Brock, the 9th grader for the Hokes Bluff Eagles. As we'll take a look at the replay, Coach.
Well, it's just a little straight handing off right there, and he just kind of veered it to the outside. It should have been a lead. Yeah, it should have been a lead, but he bounced it to the outside there, and, it was nobody home. That's just kind of happened with a young team. Their spirit is broken a little bit, and just part of it, just some of the growing pains there.
Jaden Burns on to attempt the extra point out of the hold of Faulkner. 6:24 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Hokes Bluff extends that lead and looking to add the extra point again. Here's the snap, there's the kick, and that kick is good. Make it 49-zip. Hokes Bluff on top. It is the Friday Night Network High School Game of the Week.
In Alabama, school spirit is in the air on Friday nights. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're giving our customers the opportunity to show their school spirit every day with our new Spirit debit card. We've designed a unique card for every Calhoun County school that includes the school's logo. So every time you use the card, you're showing your school spirit. Come in and get your school spirit debit card today. We've got spirit at FNN Bank. Service, solutions, and strength. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
So after the touchdown run for Justice Brock, as you see there, the Hokes Bluff Eagles extend that lead. Now they will kick it off. Burns will kick it deep for the Eagles as we are approaching the halfway point here of this 3rd quarter. Presented by Blair Auto Body on Highway 278 East in Gadsden. For the best body work in North Alabama, bring it to Blair online at blairautobody.com. Burns will hit it, and it will be fielded back around the 10-yard line and bringing it back, looking for running room there. And finding a little bit, but not a lot, is Miles. He's going to be stopped, or make that actually Taylor Thompson on the carry, and the returns tackle there by number 88, Cole Turner, the senior defensive end for the Eagles on special teams. 10th anniversary season of the Friday Night Network is brought to you in part by your neighborhood Grub Mart, home of the 99-cent bag of ice and the world-famous popcorn bucket with free refills for an entire year. Stop in today. 6:18 to go here in the 3rd quarter, and now we've got some lengthy discussions there on the Weaver sideline. Now they get the guys out there and are ready to roll.
But he got to hurry with this play. I only have 6 seconds.
And Caden Gooden is back in, and he's going to take it and hand it off to Martin. Martin looking to get around right in, and he's going to find some room and will go out of bounds, but a nice run for Peyton Martin. And a score update for you. Ohatchee 26, Piedmont 15.
Oh.
Wow. How impressive is that?
They are beating the man.
They are beating the man right now. And what a win that would be if Ohatchee was able to hang on in that one.
Absolutely.
It is a 2nd down and 2 right now for the Bearcats. Gooden scrambling for his life, rolling out left. He's going to fire it out. Got a man dropped. And he made a pretty pass that time, and unable to hang on was Cole Perry.
That was a beautiful pass. He rolled out and hit him on a dead sprint. I thought he was going to hit the first guy, and he had a guy dragging across the field, and it was a great pass. This is Ohatchee league kind of remind me of Webb and Piedmont game last year.
A little bit, yeah. They come back, but it is 26-15 in the third right now, up in Piedmont. 3rd and 2 for the Bearcats. Give it to Martin. No, it's going to be good and keeping it himself, running behind his blocker, and he's going to have his first down out to the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. Stop is made there by number 33 for the Eagles. That is Brett Hayes. So first down for the Bearcats. Keep the drive rolling. And, that's true. Getting Jim in my ear there, that's a good point. So what does that say about Welborn? That they went out to Ohatchee and beat them.
Absolutely.
Gooden's going to let it fly. Nobody home, and that is going to be the third pick of the night by the Hokes Bluff Eagles. And a big return down the sideline. Got blocking out there and is in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Second pick six of the night. Logan Salami, with the pick six for the Eagles. And actually, let me get back over here and get on the right sheet. We were talking about Ohatchee, and that is actually picked off there. It's number 14, Weston Day for the Eagles. He is a sophomore, and great return.
Absolutely. And he just, Gooden he just kind of hung that one up there. He threw it out there. He didn't have a player within 15 yards of that pass. So, I don't know if he was trying to throw it or what.
Second pick six of the night, and now 55-0. Hokes Bluff leads it.
But again, as young as they are, I couldn't get upset at him. I'd still be coaching him, but I couldn't get upset at him because,
trying to make a play.
Absolutely.
There's a low snap. Faulkner can't handle it, and he avoids the first man. He gets it out to the side, and he's going to be dropped as the conversion is no good, and the score will stay 55-0. Hokes Bluff on top of the Bearcats here on the FNN High School Game of the Week.
It's quiet now, but in a few hours the stadium will be full. The players will get dressed and prepare themselves for the challenges. Players dedicating themselves to succeeding on the field. Success begins with having a plan, along with the discipline to execute it. A plan that begins with choosing the right financial partner for life. People's Independent Bank, where service, solutions, and smart advice are the foundation of our bank. Isn't it time you win? People's Independent Bank. You'll like banking with us. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
After the pick six by Weston Day for the Eagles, they're back, extend that lead yet again, and now ready to go back out and kick it off another time as Burns back out on the field to do that for Hokes. As this one has certainly been all Eagles tonight, and everything has, as you would expect in a veteran team taking on a young team, you would expect the veteran team to be the better one, and Hokes Bluff certainly is that tonight. And there is the kick. And it just missed by the return man, and he's just going to go back and fall on it right at the goal line. Oh, my goodness.
And that's just a young mistake. Yeah. I mean, he just, coach teach him to fall on it. Actually, it could be an argument for, safety.
Yeah, Deshaun Barnes puts the Bearcats in a hole. I mean, it is inside the one. It is just short of the goal line, and that's where Weaver will have to take over offensively right now. So tough go for the Bearcats here. As they'll mark it, put the nose just shy of the 1 yard line. 1st and 10 for Weaver. And right now you're just trying to root something out and get a little space between you and that goal line.
Absolutely.
Gooden will have Martin alongside. 1st and 10 from the 1. And he's going to give it to Martin, and he finds a little hole, pops it out of there. And actually, that's Thompson running the football, and he's going to have it all the way out to the 15, 16-yard line before the stop is made. And a tackle made there by 58, Caleb Thacker. But a nice first down run for Taylor Thompson. Welborn leads Glencoe 49-0. showdown with Piedmont looming in a couple of weeks out on the hill. So a little breathing room now for the Bearcats out at the 17-yard line or so. They're going to give it to Thompson again, and he's not going to find much this time. He's going to be stacked up and driven back. Don't know that he made it back to the line of scrimmage as the Eagle defense was there. Combining on the stop, 73 there, Brylan Pilkington. Also in on that stop, number 33, Brett Hayes for Hokes Bluff. It'll bring up second down and 13. As I said, it's a loss of 3. Clock rolls as we've got 4 to go here in the third quarter. Third quarter action again is presented by Blair Auto Body on Highway 278 East in Gadsden for the best body work in North Alabama. Bring it to Blair online at blairautobody.com. Gooden, Thompson, the battery in the backfield. Give it to Thompson. Looking for running room straight ahead. And he'll have it back to the original line of scrimmage and maybe a yard beyond that. Should bring up a third down and 9. Tackle made there by Brayson Hayes, number 45.
And for them to be running the football and have running scores, it sure seems like a slow third quarter.
Well, they're taking some time. They certainly don't have a running clock thus far. Here's Gooden. Thompson alongside, third down and about 9 to go. Give it to Thompson again, and he breaks out of there, breaks some tackles, lowers the shoulder, lowers it again, stays on his feet, and that young man fighting hard for yardage out near the 25-yard line. He's going to be short of his first down, but that was a powerful run.
Absolutely. He lowered his head, and he became a battering ram.
Well, I just had a score updated that said into third quarter, and it was Piedmont 20-15, so I'm not sure. Maybe we can figure that out and get something confirmed on that one. I still have a score showing of 26-15 also, so maybe we can kind of get a little live look in on that game coming up right now. On fourth down, Weaver will run the football, and they will have the first down, I do believe, with Thompson carrying the football. Tackle is made there by Gage Wyman, a junior for the Eagles, and it is indeed a first down for the Weaver Bearcats. Tell you what, Coach, Taylor Thompson might have a little something in Thompson, the senior, at the running back position. He plays wide receiver normally, but he looks pretty good out of the backfield.
All right, he's running it hard, running it tough, and then, with him being a senior, he got some little leadership experience back there, so they're giving them something positive to lay the hat on. But again, you're talking 2 ball games all year, man. I mean,
yeah.
Young team, what could you expect?
And very limited practice.
Right.
Because you had the COVID-19 situation, so they couldn't practice. There goes Gooden, and he'll have a nice carry out across the 45 to the 46-yard line. We're about to have a live look in out in Piedmont, and there we go, the Field of Champions. As kind of get a look at the field there. And they'll pan down, and we'll see the action there. So they're about to go into the fourth quarter, and they're showing still Piedmont on that graphic at 15-8. So we got all kinds of scores from that game. And Ohatchee with the football there. And running around right in, as you know, Ohatchee likes to do. The Indians like to run the football. So we got that on the lower screen there, Piedmont and Ohatchee. And now back to this one with the Bearcats. And, I'm still not sure what the score is. Yeah, that was the graphic I saw was 15-8 Piedmont, but the score stream stuff and some of the other scoreboards were showing 26-15 Piedmont or Ohatchee, so not sure on that. Here is the whistle as they try the running play. Do the Bearcats. Got a 3rd and 2 coming up. Let's see what the penalty is, or if there is a flag. and it is going to be against Hokes Bluff. Apparently they came across, so that'll be a 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. All right, so we're showing now 20-15 on the Max Prep, so thinking that maybe it's 20-15. Ohatchee over Piedmont. Here is Gooden keeping it himself. Young quarterback breaks out of there and has a nice run. Still slipping tackles, and finally going to be taken down. Tackle's going to be made by Spencer Griffin, but Gooden's going to have it out across the 40-yard line. We've got an injured Weaver Bearcat over on the other side back just across the 40-yard line, and I'm not sure who the injured player is, but the helmet is off, and they are going to attend to that young man. So while they are doing that, why don't we take a timeout with, I think, 3 seconds to go here in the third quarter. We'll grab a quick timeout, coming right back with more on the Friday Night Network Game of the Week.
Blue Mountain Pallet and Wood Recycling is a locally owned business and has been serving Northeast Alabama a variety of wood products at reasonable prices. We support our churches, schools, and law enforcement. Ronald Reagan once said, entrepreneurs and their small enterprises are responsible for almost all the economic growth in the United States. Blue Mountain Pallet, 3614 Old Birmingham Highway. Come see us.
That's number 58, Landry Whitson, and he is hobbling off, got some type of a leg injury. We've got 3 seconds to go here in the quarter. I make that 68, I'm sorry, is the number there for Brent Parks. He is the injured Weaver Bearcat. So Brent gets off the field, and we're back to action here in just a moment out of this stoppage in play. And he'll have some assistance getting on over what appears to be a left type leg injury. So hopefully Brent Parks will be okay for the Bearcats.
Yeah, he's just a 10th grade also. As I said before, I just have a greater, I don't know if it's appreciation or awareness of kids not getting injured. You know, when I was coaching, I didn't much about it, but now I hate to see any kid on either side get injured, man. It's just.
And that will be the end of the third quarter. We're back with one more to go here tonight from Weaver High School on the Friday Night Network Game of the Week.
Step into the offices of J. Britt Middlebrook, CPA, where you'll find professional one-on-one service for business and individual clients. In this ever-changing tax and economic climate, you can count on receiving the expert advice you need. J. Britt Middlebrook works hard to provide every client what they need to meet all deadlines. Tax season will be here soon. For all your accounting service needs, call or stop by at 1913 Berry Street in Oxford. That's J. Britt Middlebrook, CPA.
Your neighborhood Grub Mart is everything you need when you're on the go. Grub Mart features the best prices on Coke and Pepsi products and is the home to the 99-cent bag of ice every day. And Grub Mart is your exclusive home for the popcorn bucket. Purchase yours for only $5.99, then bring it for free refills throughout the year. And save a Grub Mart Super Saver card. When you're on the go, it's good to know Grub Mart has everything you need. Gas, diesel, and delicious Oleo donuts. In business over 78 years, visit your local Grub Mart today.
Ready to go with fourth quarter action here at Weaver. The final 12 minutes of this one, all Hokes Bluff. But right now, Weaver with a nice little drive going. Of course, we've got major substitutions in there for Hokes Bluff. Getting a lot of young guys some playing time. Weaver with young guys of their own. It's a young football team. They're continuing to fight hard out there. They'll have a 2nd and 7 coming up. High snap. Gooden gets it down, throws it out in the flat. He's got it complete. Across midfield, staying on his feet. And a nice pitch and catch there. Jaden Sturkey with the catch. He is forced out of bounds by Eli Heath. And that'll be a first down for the Bearcats. Let's take a look at next Friday night. We're headed up to Center. Big Week 7 game. Hanley is at Cherokee County for a Region 4. And first place in that region is on the line. Hanley wins it there pretty well. Will win the region. if Cherokee County wins it, they still have to play Jacksonville. But it would put them in great shape. Huge game. We're looking forward to that one up in center next Friday night. Here's a nice run by the Bearcats. Tearing out of there is Peyton Martin. Martin downfield, breaking tackles inside the 10, the 5, and he is down just short of the goal line at the 1-yard line. Touchdown saving tackle, but a nice run for Peyton Martin, the 10th grader.
It's an excellent run. It's just willpower, and that's something positive for, that's 2, 3.
And finally brought down, touchdown saving tackle there by number 40, Leighton Willie.
They lobbing for that touchdown. Give it to him.
At the 1, and we are going to have a timeout taken by the Bearcats, so we'll take it as well. Early fourth quarter here on the Friday Night Network Game of the Week.
In Alabama, school spirit is in the air on Friday nights. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're giving our customers the opportunity to show their school spirit every day with our new Spirit debit card. We've designed a unique card for every Calhoun County school that includes the school's logo. So every time you use the card, you're showing your school spirit. Come in, get your school spirit debit card today. We've got spirit at FM Bank. Service, solutions, and strength. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Griffin Laser Engraving in Lincoln is your authorized local dealer for personalized Yeti products. Get your Yeti customized for your team, a business, or a special event. Or color, graphics, even photos. At Griffin Laser Engraving, we make it the way you want it. Order just one or hundreds, and you'll find the full line of Yeti coolers and accessories on it, even the hard-to-find items. Nationally recognized right here at home in Lincoln for quality awards, trophies, powder coating, and personalized Yeti items. Griffin Laser Engraving.
First and goal for the Bearcats at the Hokes Bluff 1-yard line. Gooden, as they will have the big man Bailey Stevens back in there at the fullback position. Give it to Stevens. Rumbles in. Touchdown, Bearcats. They're on the board here with 11:15 to go in the ball game. So Bailey Stevens gets the touchdown, and the crowd cheering here on the home side. They appreciate that. We'll take a look at the replay.
And it to the big guy, Refrigerator Perry.
There you go. He rumbles it in the end zone, and it looks like Weaver maybe is going to line up and go for 2 here.
He's a little small version of the fridge.
Yes, he is. So the Bearcats will attempt a 2-point conversion here. They've got some confusion out there. Now Gooden ready to go with 4 seconds on the clock. Going to have to snap it in a hurry. 2 seconds, 1 second, and just gets that off. Fakes the toss, rolls out, and he's got the corner, and he's in. 2-point conversion is good. Gets the lead to 55-8 here at Weaver as they get it in the end zone and then convert a 2-point conversion. Just got that snap off before the clock ran down. And a nice little fake by Goodman. He rolls around, no containment, and he's in for the 2-point conversion. We're back with more coming up on the Friday Night Network Game of the Week.
Harrison Sports and Chiropractic, located in Anniston, Alabama, is dedicated to their patients. Car accidents, injuries, pain management, or even if you're just feeling the wear and tear of everyday life, Dr. Farr and Dr. Harrison can help. Call them today at 256-231-0417 or like them on Facebook. Walk-ins are welcome, most insurance accepted. Contact them today. That's 256-231-0417.
We're back and ready to roll after the Weaver touchdown. The Bearcats will be kicking off. 55-8. Our score, as you see there on your screen. Fourth quarter action is presented by Southeast Auto Parts in Hokes Bluff, your hometown auto parts store. We'll have what you need. Southeast Auto Parts with 9 convenient locations throughout Northeast Alabama. Bearcats getting ready to kick it off. That'll be number 71, Braden Character, who will kick it. Let's see if they try an onside kick here. Nope, they're just going to hit that line drive It's going to hit and will roll out of bounds. So Hokes Bluff will have it out at their own 35-yard line to start this drive. Our 10th anniversary season of the FNN Game of the Week is presented in part by Harrison Sports Chiropractic, now with locations in Anniston, Jacksonville, at JSU, also Ashland, and our new office in Pell City. Harrison Sports Chiropractic offers chiropractic care, athlete recovery, health coaching, and massage therapy. So it'll be another 1st and 10 here for the Eagles, as we continue to keep an eye on some of the other games, as well as on the wrap-up for this one here in the 4th quarter. I think the one that has everybody's attention is Ohatchee leading Piedmont right now by 5 in the 4th quarter at the Field of Champions. Jordan Bradley will have him up at the line of scrimmage. Horn is your fullback, and it'll be Justice Brock in there at the tailback position for the Eagles. Hand it off to Brock, looking to get it out to the right side. He's got some running room, runs through one tackle, and he's going to have an Eagle 1st and 10. Tackle is made there by Deshaun Barnes.
I think they caught Weaver kind of scrambling now. They didn't have all the defensive guys in, and had a couple of guys running on the field. And
yeah, we do have that flag. So here's Scott Hayes.
We got holding against White. Be 10 yards from the flag. Replay the down.
That was Steve Hayes, I'll correct myself. And that'll back him up 10 from the spot of the foul. So make it a 1st and 14 now for the Eagles. Going to hand it off to Brock once again, looking for running room. Finds a little bit, gets it back across the original line of scrimmage. A tackle is made out there by Cam Thornton, number 75 for the Bearcats. And he'll pick up about 6 yards, bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Bearcats now. Ball out at their own, or for the Eagles now, ball out at their own 37-yard line. I set once again for the Eagles. Jordan Bradley has played since late 2nd quarter. And he's going to hand it to the big fella, the Horn, the fullback. He's got another big run inside Bearcat territory down to about the 44-yard line. He is tripped up there by Cole Perry. So the Bearcats putting together a drive a moment ago, and now the Hokes Bluff Eagles trying to answer with another one of their own as they have it down at the Bearcat 44-yard line. 9:47 to go in the ball game. And it's going to be a run right up the middle once again, and again a big run it is for your fullback Horn. He is taken down there by Deshaun Barnes, but he's going to be down inside the 30 at the 25-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Eagles.
And just another little counter trap right there. They just, fake the fullback one side, pull the guard, and kick out.
And it's just basic play, right, Coach?
Basic football. That's football 101. That's one of them, line them up. We're going to tell you what we're going to do, and you stop it.
There you go. Bradley. Give it to Horn again. He stacked up this time right at the line of scrimmage. Has a good penetration, but he's still going to surge forward for a gain of close to 5. As it looked like they had him right at the line of scrimmage, but could not stop the forward momentum. We'll give credit on that tackle for Jamal Russell, number 54 for the Bearcats. Give him forward to the 21. 2nd down and 6 coming up for the Eagles. Hokes Bluff taking plenty of time in the huddle, letting this clock run down. Very slow, methodical drive, and trying to let the play clock tick down some is Jordan Bradley. I set, turn, give it to your tailback. That is It'll be a short gain that time as Coleman McGinnis has checked in at tailback right now for Hokes Bluff, and it'll be third down. Call it no gain on that one. 3rd and 6 coming up for the Eagles. Fourth quarter action tonight is presented by Southeast Auto Parts in Hokes Bluff. Your hometown auto parts store will have what you need. Southeast Auto Parts with 9 convenient locations throughout Northeast Alabama. 3rd and 6 now for the Eagles. Central Clay County leading Talladega after 3, 46-0. And there is another nice run down inside the 5 into the end zone. Another touchdown for Justice Brock and the Eagles.
That's another little basic play right there. Another little lead on the backside, and he just broke it to the outside.
And then was untouched as he goes in the end zone. That's his 2nd touchdown on the night, and that will take it to 62-0. Hokes Bluff.
Now he's a 9th grader and graded those one of the guys when you're in the film room on this session. The seniors
61-8 our score. Scoreboard down there has got the 2 up on the board already. I guess they're thinking that Burns will be automatic here, Coach. And there's the kick, and it is good. So the 62 was right. It was just a little early. 62-8 our score here at Weaver High School on the FNN High School Game of the Week.
Advantage Tire and Alignment on Highway 202 in Anniston is so much more than just a new tire and rim shop. There's not enough time in this ad to tell you all the many things they can do to help keep your car in tip-top shape. Advantage Tire uses ASE certified technicians, so you know any work notch. Bottom line, if it needs repaired or replaced, they can probably do the job and save you money. And when it comes time for new or used tires and rims, Advantage Tire and Alignment prices just can't be beat. Stop in and see Bruce and the crew today. Advantage Tire and Alignment.
We've got 7:35 to go here in the football game. Hokes Bluff kicking off again after another Justice Brock score has pushed that lead to 62-8 over the Bearcats. Now the scoreboard actually says 63-8. I think he's forgetting about that missed extra point. As the kickoff is going to be fielded and bringing it back out across the 30, out to about the 31-yard line, Jeffrey Miles for the Bearcats before he is corralled and dropped there. So it'll be 1st down and 10 for Weaver. And they are running the clock now. So we have a running clock here in the 4th quarter. Weaver will have it at the 31-yard line, their own, to start this possession. 10th anniversary season of FNN is presented in part by FNN Bank. Service Solutions Strength. It isn't just a tagline. We're here for you. Ask about our school debit card, a custom card available for every school in Calhoun County. As final in, Alexandria defeats Hayden tonight 56-7. And we are going to have, I believe, a timeout on the field. That'll be taken by the Bearcats. We'll take it as well. We're back with more for the Friday Night Network High School Game of the Week.
The Calhoun County Commission, made up of J.D. Hess, Tim Hodges, Fred Wilson, Eli Henderson, and Lee Patterson, ask you to take a look at what Calhoun County has to offer. With our beautiful parks, neighborhoods, recreational facilities, historic sites, and museums, our citizens enjoy a high quality of life and strongly support the arts. If you are considering expanding or starting a new business, take a look at what Calhoun County has to offer. You'll be glad you did. Your neighborhood Grub Mart is your one-stop shop for everything you need when you're on the go. Grub Mart features the best prices on Coke and Pepsi products and is the home to the 99-cent bag of ice every day. And Grub Mart is your exclusive home for the popcorn bucket. Purchase yours for only $5.99, then bring it for free refills throughout the year. And save every day with your Grub Mart Super Saver card. When you're on the go, it's good to know Grub Mart has everything you need. Gas, diesel, and delicious Oleo donuts. In business over 78 years, visit your local Grub Mart today.
On second down, nice run for the Bearcats out there. That is Peyton Martin getting it out across midfield and into Hokes Bluff territory. So have it all the way down to the 48-yard line of the Eagles. Clock rolls, 5:54 to go in the ball game.
Peyton Martin is a 10th grader, so in 2 years he'll be a senior, and again, the quarterback will be a sophomore by then.
Here is Gooden out of the gun. Going to fake it to Martin, going to roll to his left, and he is going to keep it. And stiff arms one tackler, spins forward, and will be taken down near the 42-yard line. Making the stop there is Leighton Wheeler. A nice first down pickup there for the Bearcats. Call it second down, and we'll call it about 4 to go. Give him 6 on that carry. So Weaver gets the play in from the sidelines, ready to roll. Gooden out of the gun, Martin in the backfield, and we will keep it himself. Not sure if that was a design keeper or a busted play, but it didn't go for very much as Hokes Bluff pounced on that one in a hurry. As we'll take a look at last week's Player of the Week. It was Jace Harris from Munford for Week 5. Who will it be in Week 6? Well, we will announce that coming up in the next few days, and of course they'll be our special guest on Tuesday night for the FNN Tuesday Night High School Football Coaches Show live at Struts in Oxford. 7 to 8:30 every Tuesday night. 3rd and 5 to go here for the Bearcats. Gooden with Martin in the backfield. Fake it to Martin, rolls out right, got pressure coming from the backside, drops the football, and it'll be Hokes Bluff falling on it. Another Weaver turnover, just dropped the football. Following on that is Kyle Patterson, the junior, to make the recovery for the Eagles.
Just slipped out his hand right there. He counted.
Yeah, that was Sturkey who was in at quarterback that time. So the Eagles force another turnover. They'll have it back. And we'll blow the clock back in play with 4:05 to go here in the football game. So I would expect more of the leads and counters, not a whole lot of anything, just up the middle runs here.
Absolutely. They're not going to do anything differently. Nothing fancy. We just want to let the young guys get a chance to run. And as I was telling you earlier, the young guys, this is a film session. They'll be the first ones there.
Yeah, Bradley out the quarterback. McGinnis in at tailback. He'll get the carry. He's hitting the backfield. And he's going to be driven back, hitting in first, and leading the charge with Eric Barnes, number 34, for the Bearcats. So we're still at 20-15 in Piedmont.
Right, and Ohatchee just turned the ball over on downs. On Piedmont has the ball on their own 20-yard line.
20-yard line. How much time is left? Does it show you?
It says it's 2 minutes.
2 minutes in the ball game. Will the Bulldogs pull it out, or will Ohatchee get the huge road win? We'll have to wait a few more minutes to see. Bradley going to take it. He's going to hand it off to McGinnis. Spins out of a would-be tackle and spins out of another one, and he is going to have it down to the Bearcat 41-yard line. I think that'll be maybe just shy of a first down. Bring up 3rd and very short. And he will be short of his first down, so 3rd down and about a yard to go. Live look in there. As it is Ohatchee leading Piedmont, but it's just 20-15, and we get a penalty there being stepped off against the Indians, and Piedmont out to the 29-yard line.
And actually it was 4th down and 3 yards, and Mont was out of timeout.
Wow.
So first down could have sealed the game.
As it'll be Hokes Bluff with the run, the short run, but I think that'll be enough for the first down. It will be. So the Eagles will pick that up as we look here. Piedmont looking to put the ball in the air. They get it out there and pick it up close to the 40 as we are seeing the Bulldogs trying to get some late game heroics going up there, Coach. Here it is First and 10 for the Eagles at the Bearcat 35-yard line. Clock is running now with 1 minute and 50 seconds to go in the ball game. High set behind Bradley. And he's going to hand it off to his fullback. And not much doing that time as the Bearcat defense stiffens on that play. Bringing Brett Hayes down for maybe a loss of about a half yard. Only have to run a couple more plays, and this one will be in the books here tonight at Weaver. Here's Bradley going to turn, going to hand it to his fullback. That's Hayes, dragging tacklers along with him as he'll have maybe 4 yards or so down to about the 26-yard line, and that will bring up third down. And about 6. And they'll have to snap it one more time. And this one will be in the books tonight. So Weaver continues to look for that first win. Very young football team. They fought hard. But just too much Hokes Bluff tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. They played their hearts out, I think, and they did the best they could, with what they got and what they could. And just, veteran team and like that, and Hokes Bluff, you talking about a former state championship coach and all, man. It's just tough road they ran against.
Hayes picks up a first down on what will be the final play of this one, as the Eagles are not going to snap it again. Final 10 seconds will tick off the clock, and it is a Hokes Bluff resounding victory tonight. 62-8 our final. We're back to wrap things up next from Weaver on the Friday Night Network Game of the Week.
Step into the offices of J. Britt Middlebrook CPA, where you'll find professional one-on-one service for business and individual clients. In this ever-changing tax and economic climate, you can count on receiving the expert advice you need. J. Britt Middlebrook works hard to provide every client what they need to meet all deadlines. Tax season will be here soon. For all your accounting service needs, call or stop by at 1913 Berry Street in Oxford. That's J. Britt Middlebrook, CPA.
It's quiet now, but in a few hours the stadium will be full. The players will get dressed and prepare themselves for the challenges that lay ahead. Players dedicating themselves to staying on the field. Success begins with having a plan, along with the discipline to execute it. A plan that begins with choosing the right financial partner for life. People's Independent Bank, where service, solutions, and smart advice are the foundation of our bank. Isn't it time you win? People's Independent Bank. You'll like banking with us. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We are back here at Weaver. The final tonight, Hokes Bluff dominating in this one 62-8. Our final, want to remind you, coming up next week, it'll be the FNN Tuesday night high school football coaches show on Tuesday night, and then on Friday we are off to Center for Handley at Cherokee County for a Region 4 playoff positions on the line in that one. Huge football game. We will see you from Center coming up at 6:30 on Friday night. For our entire team, for our producer Jim Jacobs in the trailer, our entire camera crew, and everybody that makes this possible, for my partner Coach Eddie Bullock, I'm Grady Sapp. Good night, everyone, from Weaver.